Good morning, children. Welcome to this class of value education. See, in the last class, we have talked about the teamwork, isn't it? Teamwork means if we all sit together and take one project and give different different ideas about one project, and that project will be able to done in a better way. Otherwise, if a single person does the work, only one idea will come from his mind, and maybe that work will not be a very productive work, isn't it? So that is why teamwork is very much necessary. Now that we have spoke about that in the last lesson we have spoken about. Now today we will learn or read learning to listen. If now suppose you're doing something, you're learning something. If your coach or your trainer or your parents tell you something, or they put some negative comments on that, that means they want that you should rectify on that point and do better. You should improve, you should amend it, you should rectify it. It does not mean that for something bad they are telling you. But there are many children now, they get disgusted and they leave the work half done. But that is not the right thing that should be done by the children. Now listen to this story over here. What does this girl do? This girl, she's talking about, you're learning to listen. Now Trisha, she's one girl. Swung her tennis racket slowly. She was learning tennis. I can't handle it anymore. The coach is just too demanding. See, the coach is telling me to do this way, that way, not. It is too demanding and I'm unable to do it. I'm not going to do it anymore. Swing harder. My arm is connected to my shoulder. I can't swing it anymore. No more tennis for me. I'm done. She said, I'm not going to learn tennis anymore. I'm done. That means I've given it up. But I've got to handle this carefully. Mom might throw a fit. Now she's saying, if I go and tell her, Mom, I've given up tennis this time, now she's saying that she's going to give me a good scolding now. Let me try some options. Mom, I can't imagine the time. So much homework. You see, no, I should tell her this way. What excuse to make? Mom, I've got a lot of homework to do. I just want to give up tennis now. Nah, that will get me the raised eyebrows. She'll raise up the eyebrows and she'll tell me what I should have thought about that before I started tennis. Mom, it's getting too hot for tennis. Now she'll say that it's getting too hot for tennis. I don't want to learn it. I don't want to play it anymore. Maybe I should try an indoor game. No, Mom will just shift my class to later in the evening when it is cooler. She said, go at daytime, you're having a problem with the tennis, go in the evening classes. Now she'll do something or the other that I should not give it up. Mom, tennis is too tiring. I think I need to stop. She said, gave another reason. She's thinking while coming back home, she's thinking all these things, new ideas she would tell mother. So the mother would say that, yes, okay, fine. Now give up your playing tennis also. No, that's a dangerous road. Chances I will get the why sports are important talk or more nutritious diet. Either way, I'm not trying that. Now see, no, all these way I should not. I cannot teach my mother anything. I will not able to satisfy my mother by saying all these things. I'm almost home and still no clear plan. Oh well, let's just see what happened at home. Trisha, why are you looking so down and out? Mom asked. How was your class today? Okay. Strictly okay. I'm listening. You want to stop tennis, don't you? Mom, that's not fair. How do you know these things before I even say? I even say them? It's called mom vision now. Moms and all, they can read the mind of the child before they can speak out. That is why they are moms, It's foolproof. Tell me what happened now. Come on, sit down and tell me what had happened. Well, my coach is such a dragon, I tell you, Ma. She wants me to swing harder and harder. I'm going to dislocate my shoulder. And she is never happy when I miss. I'm human. I can't get every shot, can I? Let's discuss this tomorrow. See, my topic, we should not discuss this anymore. So the next day, what happened? The next day, the discussion is taking place. Are you ready to go mountain climbing? The mother, she's saying, I'll talk about tennis anymore because my girl, she doesn't want to learn tennis. And she gave a new idea. What is the new idea? How about climb a mountain? Mountain climbing? Climb a mountain? Me? Mom, I have no such ambition and no shoes either. Mom smiled. No, that kind of mountain, not that kind of mountain. This mountain is way tougher. It is a mountain only you can see. Now, oh, this one is mom's talks and talking. She said, these are all mom's talk, mom ideas. These are because I said I don't want to go for tennis anymore. Now she switched on to something else. Well, it is not just tennis, is it? It was chess earlier. You enjoyed the first month. Then when the teacher began to analyze your game and point out your mistakes, you found it very boring. Now, before this was chess playing. Now, before chess playing, what was that? And before chess, it was dance. You loved it until the dance event practice started. When you were told what to correct, it wasn't fun anymore. That means you did not like the teacher telling you or pointing out your mistakes. You can't go through way giving up. If you enjoy something, you have to listen and learn how to get better at it. That is the main thing. Then seriously, mom, I'd rather climb a real mountain than go for tennis. No, I don't want to go for tennis anymore. I'll go for mountain climbing. I think you're talking the easy way out. It's your decision, but I did suggest you climb that mountain inside you. Inside you have to come up with that thing. That means you have to, don't give up things. You have to come till the end, climb up to the end, come to the end, come to the final, learn something. Let's talk tennis now. Is your posture incorrect? She's saying, what does the teacher tell you? Is your posture incorrect? Are you not swinging the racket properly? No harm asking coach to clarify there. Think about it. You should have asked your coach, now what is the right thing? Please tell me, where am I wrong? Is there anything wrong? You should not think it to be wrong what your coach is telling you, because your coach is telling you for your betterment. I know mom is right, but I wonder what makes mothers so wise. Sometimes it feels like life would be so much easier if they weren't. Oh my God, now if mom were there, not there, she would not tell me to do all this thing, this and that, and their life would have been easier. Should Trisha continue tennis classes? If yes, what should she do differently? Later at tennis class, now what Trisha is doing. Coach, can you see what the mother told her, the way she told her, in a very nice manner she told her. She did not get aggravated also. She just pointed out to Trisha what she should do. Now Trisha, the next day she came to the class, she's asking the coach now. Coach, can you show me what you mean? I don't think I'm getting it right. Now here the coach is trying to explain to us. See the picture here? Here, keep your feet apart a bit more and stretch out your other arm. It will help you balance. Now swing your arm. Then, no, not from the elbow. Swing from the shoulder. Oh yeah, yes, that's good. Come on, that's good. So Trisha has learnt it now. That's good. Is the swing feeling more natural now? Yes, and the shot is much stronger too. It doesn't hurt my arm either. Then, when you do it right, it will feel easy and effortless. Very easily you will able to play. So you should know the right way to play it. You just should not. You cannot go aggravating it when the teacher comments you or when the trainer comments on you that, come on, this is the wrong way, and you got angry. You want to go back home and you want to switch on to something else. Thanks, coach. Wow, what a great class. I do like tennis. Now at last she has come to that conclusion. Yes, yeah, I like tennis very much. Now Trisha's coach hasn't changed, and yet Trisha's feeling about a tennis class has changed. Why? Because she did not like to listen to her teacher properly. Now the coach has told her what to do, exactly what to do. Then when she learned it, she went according to the direction of the teacher, direction of the coach. Now she began to learn it better. Now it became easy for her. The coach is also an expert, of course, must have learned everything and told her to do this way and that way. Now Trisha has learned it. Now she is feeling better. She's saying, I am not going to give up my tennis playing. So she is very happy over here. Very happy. So always remember one thing, children. What should you remember? That learning to listen. We should, what should we learn? We should learning to listen. We should listen to our elderly persons or our coaches and all, just to get onto it properly. Just to get on things rightly. Now here, while all of us like to listen to positive feedback. Oh, you're very good, you have done excellent, wonderful, and all, you love it. But anybody even points out to you anything wrong, if often the feedback, if we don't like to listen to that, helps us improve. Now, what is the intent? So intent is, if the criticism is coming from a teacher or a parent, it is usually constructive feedback. Constructive. The intent is to help you improve and help you get better, not hurt you. Okay? And then, No excuses, please. Listen to what is being said. Don't get defensive and justify why your way is better. If you truly listen and understand, you might be able to do things better. So that is why you just don't go and argue with the teacher. Don't argue with the trainer. Ask them where you are wrong, and they will help you out to find out where the mistake is. Then stay confident. Don't take the comments personally. No one can know everything or be perfect all the time. Your teacher or parent is not commenting on the person you are, but showing you a way to improve it. So this is what actually you should do. Then what is the dealing with criticism? How should you deal with criticism? You should not take it in a negative way. Now this is a small conversation over here. Just listen to it very carefully, children. Veer and Rita don't seem to be handling criticism well. What if they had paused to really listen and think about what was being said? Can you write what else they might have said? Now here, Rita is saying, look at yourself, Veer. It is so messy and disorganized. It is fine, Ma. I always know where everything is. Now he's got something to say. Now what is he saying? The boy is saying, you're right, Ma. I tend to be in a rush and just dump things instead of putting them in their place. I will consciously make an effort to put things where they belong. You see, things will become so easy. So accept it. That acceptance is required. If you go for an argument, things will linger and it will never result in a positive way. Then again, Ria, I think you should practice your dialogues and learn them better. You are not saying them confidently. Now what is Ria saying? I know my dialogues okay smartly. Maybe you need to practice your dialogues. Now she got angry now. So what should be the answer now? At last Ria, what she's saying that? She's saying, I keep thinking I know my dialogues, but I always stumble over some part. You should not stumble. You should be very smoothly saying your dialogues without getting stuck somewhere. I can never remember the last line. How do you manage to remember your dialogue? So what is there? What is the harm if you accept your fault? There's no harm to accept your fault. If you accept your fault, you'll be able to be perfect. And if you don't accept your fault, then the argument will go on. That means that part or that point you will be lacking somewhere, and you will never able to progress in life. You will never able to do anything in a perfect way. So we have got critics everywhere, isn't it? Critics are there everywhere. So we should know how to tackle them. Now think about a famous person you admire. This might be a sports person, a political leader, or an actor. Find out more about this person and answer the questions below. Name your idol. What is he or she famous for? What do you admire this person? Then did she or he face rejection or criticism before she became well known? Describe the criticism. You can take anybody, any famous person you can take. Did she or use this criticism constructive to improve you? Explain how. So these are the certain questions which should come up in your mind. You should go and read. There are so many ways you can get an access to the Google. Also, you can get some important thing. You might be the early life of some cricketer. Maybe in the beginning and all, they were not very good. They were told by the coach to do this way and that way, and see how they have come to this point. Now they have become world famous now. So this is how you're going to learn, by reading the other people's life history. How did they learn? How did they learn? What were the stages they went through to become a very famous person and a perfect person? Okay, children, till here, let us end now. Okay, now a little bit more I will tell you that, dealing with criticism requires maturity. That means you should know how to accept it. Children need to understand that no one is perfect and that criticism can be used to one's advantage. Maybe somebody out of naughtiness, they do something. But anyway, just ignore that. At this age, children are old enough to be able to reflect on their own behavior and attitudes. They should be able to identify areas for self-improvement. You should understand now, where am I wrong? I think some improvement is required over here. That is why my teacher is pointing out to me here. Children should be able to deal with comments on their work and realize that these comments are neither personal comments, criticism, nor it is a debate. I should not argue over all this. They should neither be offended nor start defending the work, and should use the comments to improve their work. Emotions such as anger, pain, or the feeling of rejection might be experienced. See, that does not mean that once you're rejected, once you're spoken like anger, pain, you got that is finished. That work is finished. Your life is finished. You won't able to. It is not that. It is just a what? It's a checkpoint for you. Okay, and then rejection might be experienced, but they have to learn to move beyond these emotions and address the core issue, the main issue. So these are some things that we should take care. Students should take care, and this is how you will be able to learn better. So every day, so miss, see, that boy criticized me, that boy criticized me. See, now that some criticism, like suppose in the work and all, some criticism are done. Now you see who's criticizing you, whether it's a teacher or whether it's your same friend, or maybe if the friend is very serious, maybe then you should just take a realization. Maybe something is wrong with me. That is why my work is not being done. Or if it is fine, if your work is going on very smoothly, you can go ahead. Or if you're finding it in difficulty, you can just go and ask a teacher also. Ma'am, am I wrong in this place? Or ask it to a coach also. Am I wrong in this place? And then what will happen? Then no problem will be there. And then you'll able to go proceed. So that does not mean that your prestige will go down if you go and ask somebody. Their prestige will not go down, but you will become perfect in your place, in your work also. Okay, children, till here let us come to an end. So to learn something, take the advice also. Criticism should be accepted. See, nowadays criticism means everywhere there is criticism, and for every criticism, if you take it into your heart, that will not work. That will not work. Okay, so let us end this class now. Be happy, be safe, take care of yourself. Goodbye.